Hello guys, hope all of you are doing well. Welcome to my channel. My channel name is Civil Engineering Basic Knowledge. Please make sure to subscribe my YouTube channel, like, share, and comments. Let's start, guys. This is the second video regarding the questions, interview, and exam question for the civil engineering. Very important and most important question if we face any exam or interview for placement on job. If we are aware of these questions, it will help us a lot for the passing the exam 100%. I'm sure this is the most important and update question. Let's start one by one. Please follow me up to end of this video. Very important topics. First question, what are the responsibilities of the construction manager? As a civil engineer or construction engineer, we should know this question. This is most important questions, guys. The responsibility of a construction manager or cost estimation. This is the nothing but the duties and responsibilities of the construction manager. The construction manager should know the pre-purchase of the selected material, selection of the bidder for the bidding phase, for the procurement, also know the knowledge of procurement, analysis of the proposals, construction contracts, negotiation, and the construction schedule and monitoring, cost controls and construction supervision. These are the duties and responsibilities of the construction civil manager. Question number 2, guys, list out of the potential risk factors for the workers on the construction site. Potential risk factors for the workers on the site is falls from the height. One factors, scaffolding and the trench collapse. Sometimes made a scaffolding for the plastering or for the second floor brickworks or shaja, or the casting of the slabs on the wall above 3 meters. We just arrange some scaffolding. If it is not safe, then it is major risk. Electrical shock and arc blast, repetitive motion injuries, not using the personal protective equipment correctly. That is also called the short form of this PPE, personal protective equipment. This is very important in the civil industry, construction industry, guys. Third question, what is OSHA compliances? OSHA compliances. OSHA stands for the Occupational Safety and Health Acts. This is very important. The short forms, we should know about the full form of these words. OSHA stands for the Occupational Safety and Health Acts. Its motivate is to fulfill the health and safety requirement of the employees and workers. It is a standard for the health and safety that is followed by the every industry segment and the cooperative office throughout USA. Guys, I also faced the same questions in the exam, an interview question about OSHA. The hiring manager and construction manager all ask me about OSHA. What do you know about OSHA, Occupational Safety and Health Acts? We should know some words, some sentence about this. This is important questions, guys. Question number 4, mention what are the composition of the landfill. For secure landfill, there are 4 critical elements: the bottom of the liner, the leachate collection system, a cover, a natural hydrological setting. Question number 5. For the construction project, what are the capital cost has to be taken into consideration? Capital cost. Land acquisition, assembly, holding and improvement, planning and the feasibility studies, construction material, equipment and labors, construction facing, bank loan, insurance and taxes during the construction, owners general office overhead, inspection and testing, equipment and furnishing not include the construction, field supervision, architectural and engineering design. These are the factors, guys. Question number 6, list out of some of the software used in the construction sectors to estimate cost and monitoring expenses. Guys, believe me, this question I also faced in the exam. Every civil engineer should know these types of questions. These are the very basic questions. Every civil engineer should know these questions. See, this is very important, most important question. Thales system, such Maxwell system, Premier construction software, e-takeoff construction partner. This is most this one e-takeoff. This is the software used for the construction estimation, cost estimation. Also quantity takeoff. This is not included in this questions, but quantity takeoff also software in use in estimation and costing. What is reinforced concrete? This is most important question, guys. Reinforced concrete have steel bars or mesh in the which gives extra strength to the construction. Concrete is the most strong in compressive strength, but steel is mostly strong in a tension. Guys, most important question. Concrete is the compressive strength and steel is the tension. Next question. What are the different types of foundation? 3 main types of foundation. Basement. It is a basement is prepared first on top of the building and constructed. Crawl space. A crawl space is raised foundation. It is built above the ground, just allowing enough space to crawl underneath. Slab. It is foundation. Concrete is directly poured into the pit made into the ground. These are the 3 types of the foundation, main foundation. Explain what is the hydrate foundation. Hydrate foundation. This is also very most frequent question asked in interview and written exam, guys. Hydrate foundation is usually used for the high-rise building. It contains both soil-supported mat and piles. This type of foundation is helpful in reducing the amount of the settlement. Number 10. What are the common ways of demolition? Hydro demolition, pressure bursting, dismantling. Guys, for the demolition or dismantling, it's a technique to destroy a building, high-rise building, maybe any types of construction in elements. There are 3 types of demolition: hydro demolition, pressure bursting, and dismantling. These are the 3 types of demolition, guys. Explain what is the float slab foundation. Floating slab foundation. A floating concrete foundation is type of the mat foundation that consists of the hollow mat formed by a grade of the thick reinforced concrete walls between 2 thick reinforced concrete slabs. Explain what is the flashing. Flashing is an extended construction that is done to seal and protect the joints in the building from the water penetration. Flashing is installed at the intersecting roofs, walls, and parapets. 13. Mention different types of roof system. slate or stone roof, wood, shingle roof, metal roofing system. These are the three types of the roofing, guys. Most important question. Again, explain what are the phases inspection are done by the local authority while construction. Various inspection during the construction includes site inspection. This is also very important question, guys. This is very important question. Site inspection, pre-construction or first construction inspection, foundation inspection before placing of the concrete, framing inspection before installing of the cover frame, installation of inspection after installation in the completed. Question number 15. List out some of the checking done after completion of the construction. Some of the checking done on exterior of the construction is utility connection, drainage connection, retaining wall, compaction of the compaction of fill materials, cording at the opening, storm sewer system, safety provisional, and accessibility building and the pavement aiding, and protection against moisture penetration, design of the dwelling structure. These are explain what is the alternate bid. Alternate bid, this is procurement based question. Alternate bid is amount stated in the bid to be deduced or added for the base bid amount after bid is proposed when there is a use of alternate material or a method of construction. Question number 17. Explain what is change order request. Change order request, guys. Change order request is the written document issued or given by the owner requesting an adjustment to the contract sum or extension of the contract time. Usually it is used by the architect or owner representative. What does a construction cost covers and what does not? A construction cost covers material, labors, equipment, and services, contractors' overhead and profit, and other direct construction costs, while it does not cover compensation paid to the architect, consultant, or engineers, cost of the land, and other costs that owner's responsibilities. Guys, this is most important question. 19. Explain what is the critical path method or CPM. Critical path method. This is a very much important question. As a project manager or a construction manager, we should know this question. Critical path method is a strategy and method of representing the respective tasks and activities involved in construction throughout the symbols and diagrams. Guys, what is the missing walls? It is the missing wall is used for the boundary that separates your land or house from the neighbor's house, called as the missing walls. What is the labor and material payment bond? It is a bond between the owner and the main contractor where a contractor guarantees for payment to owner, or if he fails to pay for all labors, material, equipment, or services, is coordinates with the contractor. Explain what is the progress payment. It is a payment done by the owner to the contractor It is difference between the completed work and the material stored and the predetermined schedule of the values until cost, unit cost. Explain what is the structural frame or system. Structural frames are the load-bearing system assembly of beams and the columns on the foundation. Normally, the columns and the beams are generally prefabricated off-site and assembled on-site. Some of elements on the building are prefabricated. Once it's comes to the site, then it's assembled on-site. Explain what is zoning permit. Zoning permit is a document issued by government urban authority permitting land to be used for the particular purpose. Explain what is the release on lien. Release on lien is a written document executed by the individual or firm supplying labor, material, or professional services on project, which release him machines liens against the project property. What is the architectural prepared contract? Architectural prepared contract is an agreement prepared in the house by the architectural between owners and architect and often reviewed by the attorney before the execution. It is a legal contract and executes all terms and conditions including the aqueduct legal protection for both the parties. Explain what are the 1/8 on the architect rules denotes. 1/8 on the rule is in fact a scale that convert 1/8 inch on the drawing to 1 foot. 8 would represent a drawing with a scale of 1/8 inches equal to 1 foot. Guys, list out some of the software programs that can be used for the architect. This is a most important questions. AutoCAD, Revit, 3D Max, SketchUp, Pro, Photoshop, Adobe Creative Suites, Microsoft Office, digital media. Guys, explain what are the skills required to become an architect. This is the also most important question, guys. Conceptual understanding of the design modules, basic knowledge of the computer and architecture related software programs, engineering ability, business aptitude, legal knowledge, designing 3D module, what things architect have to take care before starting any project, whether the owner has proper planning permission, whether the building has a certain listed grade approved, knowledge of the building appliances and material that includes the cost of all. Well, need to be take environment factors into consideration. What explain how you can use different dimension in tools. In CAD, what are the different dimension available? If you are using CAD and want to use dimension tools and the CAD dimension, you can have access to wide range of the dimension like manual dimension, interior dimension, auto exterior dimension, auto interior dimension, end-to-end dimension, point-to-point dimension, angular dimension, display temporary dimension, moving object using dimension. Explain how you can turn off the display for the dimension in CAD. The display for your dimension can be turned off in AutoCAD. For that you have to go under floor plan view and follow the following steps. In floor plan, active select tool, display option, scroll down to the dimension automatically and dimensional manually layers and remove the check marks from the display column. When you click OK, the display of the dimension you can turn off. Which are the top apps for your civil engineering? Some are the best apps. Still Dropbox, Instagram, SketchUp, Sketchbook, Photoshop Express, Flipboard, Magic Plan, Host, AutoCAD. What are wooden shingles? Wooden shingles are the rectangular in shape, and they are like slat or sheets that are nailed the exterior surface shingling at a traditional weather-proofing method for building. List some of the common problems that architects have to take when the client not sure about what they are want, when they are limited budget, when customer requires custom design, standard design costs, when the architect has to work with a limited space. How to build a floor to ceiling bookcase. To build a floor to the ceiling bookcase, first measure a distance between the floor and ceiling. Cut two boards of the length of the distance. Cut two boards with a width where you require. Attach top and bottom boards to side with 2 inches nail. Keep a gap about 1 to 2 inches between each nails. Attach two and top and bottom boards to side boards and with 2-inch nail. This will create a frame to your bookcase, and the shelves and the bookcase will you want to then it paint. What should be do the standard roofing height like to be? List types of the roof: half hipped roof, Dutch gable roof, scallion roof, gambrel roof, gold vein roof, mansard roof, bell cast roof, soto roof, and monitor roof. Explain what are the problems one might face while having a cantilever balcony. Cantilever balcony are the usually unsupported and extended outward, so the problem with the cantilever are excess deflection or bounces, weakness on the deck structure, rot and water damage to the interior of the house, unevenness inside the house, can't use the balcony for the gardening or the other purposes, or not designed to lift excess amount of weight. What things you need to take care before building a kitchen island? Before you start your kitchen, you need to take care of the designing kitchen according to the need. If it is only for the cooking purpose, then see less space, but if it is also for the eating, then design it accordingly. List out what appliances you need to for kitchen, how high the counter should be, how much storage space should you required. Working sides surrounding to kitchen should have 42 inches of the space a minimum around the kitchen. Do not plan kitchen if it makes your kitchen more congested. Guys, this was the interview question, civil engineering. Hope you learned something. Will link the description for this video. Thank you for watching. Please, if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, please subscribe my YouTube channel, like, share, comments for the more updates. Thank you guys.